Who is your master? Can you tell me that something is about to happen, but who are you going to trust? Something is about to go left, but who is you going to trust to get it back on track? Shout glory in this place. And then he said, I gave him instructions on what to do. And sometimes God give us instructions, but we don't want to live by the instructions. We don't want to obey the instructions because sometimes the instructions go contrary to what our vision and what our thoughts and what we want and how we want it. We don't want to follow instructions of what God is saying because he can foresee what's going to happen if you do it by your own self or your own thoughts and your own mind. But I don't want you to do it this way. I'm giving you instructions to do it that way. Oh, give God a praise right there. He said, I'm giving him the same instruction to the second servant and the third servant. So I'm giving y'all all the same instructions on what to do, but everybody still want to do it the way they want to do it. How many of you been there? All of us. Come on, somebody. Because sometimes we think because our education or our experience or what we have seen or what we have heard or what we desire, we desire for it to be this way. And God say, not so. I need it to be that way. And sometimes when you kick against the prick, it make the circumstances and situation harder for God to move because we are kicking against the instruction that he's giving us to move forward. Shout glory. He says that I'm giving you instructions, servant. He says, Jacob is on the way behind us. He thought I will soften him because he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to go forth with the instructions. So they're telling him, God is saying, don't worry about it. He'll be softened along the way. Shout glory in this place. God sometimes will allow some things to happen to take place in our life. Oh, God, to soften our stubbornness, to soften our rebelliousness or soften our own desires to turn it into his desires. He said, I thought he was going this way. He said, I was softened up with successions of gifts. And when he sees me face to face, maybe he'll be glad to welcome me. He's not glad right about now because it's not going the way he thought it should go. He's not susceptible to what I'm trying to do. Oh, I don't have no help in here. He's not susceptible to what I'm trying to do because it's going contrary to what he wants it to be. Shout glory in this place. But God says sometimes I need things to go contrary to what you feel and your desire so you can trust me in this move. You can trust me in where I'm trying to carry you. You can trust me in what I'm trying to do in your life. And shout glory in this place. He says, during that night, he said, if you notice, he said during the night, he got up. The reason why he did it during the night, because during the day, too many eyes are on you. Too many people see. So I got to do some things at the night when a lot of people are sleeping. Shout glory in this place. It may be one or two people that may see you, but in the daytime, it could be hundreds of people. So I got to get y'all to safety in the night when most people are sleeping. Shout glory in this place. Because if it happens in the daytime, somebody might try to stop me. Somebody might try to talk me out of taking y'all to safety. So I got to move quietly around the enemy. Shout glory in this place. So he said he took them at night. He got up and took them at night. And then they crossed over the brook. They crossed over the river of Jabbok, and he got them to safety across the brook along with all his possessions. So not only did he get them across, he got their possession across so they can have something to live on. They can have change of clothes. They can have food. Come on, somebody. Because in the daytime, they could have got killed along the way. Shout glory in this place. So he says, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay behind because I don't see the significance of why I got to get y'all to safety when I'm Jacob. I know what to do. I know how to do it. But I'm going to stay behind and see what God is saying, really saying in this thing. I'm going to move y'all to where you got to go, and I'm going to stay behind and see what God has to say because he really did not believe that God really had to say anything. Shout glory in this place. And it says, he said, He says sometimes because he says sometimes you can be broken, you can be walked down, you can be let down, you can be persecuted, you can be forsaken. Shout glory in this place. Going through this mud, going through this trial, going through this tribulation. Shout glory in this place. But I came to let you know today, God said, I'm moving at midnight on your behalf. I'm moving at midnight to get things done on your behalf. Shout glory. Even though we know the enemy, witches and warlocks begin to move between the hours of 3 and 5, 3 and 6. He said, but I'm moving at midnight. And by the time you get to 3, it'll already be done. He'll already be done what he have told you he would do. Do I have a sanctified church in here? Woo. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, God would have done it before the enemy get a chance to taint it. He would have done it before he get a chance to touch it. He would have done it before he even get a chance to see you good getting to it.